Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Garnacho. Di Lorenzo. De Bruyne. And it's McTominay. Luka. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. James. James. Forwards and with intent. Buongiorno. Gilmore, Spinazzola, aim forwards. Spinazzola. Now it's McTominay. Showing good feet. James with the clearance. Chimpon. Chalobah. Garnacho. Cucurella. Chimpon. Luka. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Spinazzola. McTominay opts to play it back, played into the middle. Fernandes. Garnacho. Cucurella. João Pedro. Fernandes. James. Pedro Neto. Di Lorenzo. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Fernandes. Cucurella. Garnacho. Fernandes. Caicedo. João Pedro. James. That's good play. Now it's João Pedro. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. De Bruyne. Spinazzola. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Politano has a look inside the box. That's aimed into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Caicedo. Chalobah. Cucurella. Garnacho. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Referee's given a throw. Luca is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Bruyne. Spinazzola. Now it's McTominay. And it's Spinazzola. Di Lorenzo. De Bruyne. And there's the shot! Really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Politano. Cucurella. Garnacho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
João Pedro, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Di Lorenzo. Politano. Spinazzola. And he cuts out the supply. Guyu. Played out to the right. James. Fernandez. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez. De Bruyne. Anguissa. And here's Politano. Now it's McTominay. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
James shifted upfield. Pedro Neto played over towards the opposite flank. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Plenty waiting in the middle. Garnacho. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Spinazzola. just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gilmore. Anguissa. Spinazzola. Gilmore. Anguissa. Luca. Anguissa. Gilmore. Anguissa. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Out to the left it goes. Gilmore. Cross goes in there. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Over to the left. Ball's gone out of play. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right. Pedro Neto chooses to go cross-field. Lovely feet. And it's Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah. De Bruyne. Luca. Gilmore. James gets over and intercepts. Pedro, oh, good spread. Pedro Neto looks to the other side. João Pedro. Fernandes. João Pedro. Caicedo. James. That is a brilliant interception. Buongiorno. Spinazzola. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo, gently done. Politano, and he goes cross-field. Spinazzola. De Bruyne. Luca. Oh, that's nice. Spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Luca. Sanchez claims comfortable.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gilmore. Anguissa forwards and with intent. Defending of the desperate variety. De Bruyne now. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Luca really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Clipped into space. Luca. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fernandes. Played towards the other side. Calmly anticipates. Luca. Anguissa. Now it's Politano. That is lovely. Now it's De Bruyne. And here's Politano. Cleared without complication. Buongiorno. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Di Lorenzo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Luca. Nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandez. Garnacho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Politano wins the duel this time. Buongiorno. Spinazzola. De Bruyne. Anguissa. Gilmore. Buongiorno. Has a look and plays it forward. Chalobah. Fernandez. Cucurella. Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. Anguissa, aim forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spinazzola. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. And here's Politano. De Bruyne. Oh, such a clever touch. Luca played out towards the right wing. Anguissa. Gilmore. Spinazzola. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Anguissa. And here's De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great defending, strong and determined. Anguissa. Cucurella makes the interception. Achiampong. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto chooses to go cross-field. That's the throw. And it's Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, that's neat. Anguissa does really well to win the ball there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. McTominay. Gilmore. Spinazzola. De Bruyne. Now it's Luca. Luca! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
First goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Correa. Shalimar. Garnacho looks to get on the end of this. Gilmore, some resolute defending there. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Aimed in towards the centre. Anguissa. Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Moved on forwards. Gilmore. Oh, there's a probing ball. James gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. João Pedro. Played out wide. Nice control. Tries to get it clear. Fernandez. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has been clubbed away. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And it's Fernandez. Out to the right. Mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. McTominay. Anguissa. Politano. Anguissa. Luca. That's a nicely weighted pass. A chance to play it in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Garnacho powering forward here. Guyu. Oh, delicate chip through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Caicedo. João Pedro. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Cucurella. Anguissa. Gilmore. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. And it's played forward. Cucurella cuts it out. Garnacho. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. And here's Garnacho. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or
climbs up big! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
in this game you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gilmore wins the duel this time. McTominay. Achiampong cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Di Lorenzo. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. And he hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cucurella. Garnacho. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. It's a great ball. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fernandez. Garnacho. Di Lorenzo. Buongiorno. Gilmore. Di Lorenzo. De Bruyne. Buongiorno. Gilmore. Spinazzola. Spinazzola shifted upfield. Achiampong. Fernandez. Caicedo. Garnacho. Fernandez. Anguissa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Di Lorenzo. Gilmore. Buongiorno, forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cucurella. Fernandez. João Pedro. Ambitious ball here. And he's there to get it away. Short changes him with that pass. Achiampong. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. And he decides to cross it. Politano. Luca. Gilmore. Buongiorno. Spinazzola. Gilmore. Anguissa. De Bruyne. Luca. Gilmore. Spinazzola. Gilmore. Anguissa, who's set up one goal so far. Spinazzola. And it's Spinazzola. Luca looking understandably energised after his goal. Anguissa. Gilmore. Anguissa. Politano goes for a shot! Spinazzola. Gilmore. Anguissa. De Bruyne. Aim forwards. Caicedo. Fernandez. Sanchez sends that a long way. Spinazzola. Politano. De Bruyne. Garnacho. Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. Achiampong played over towards the opposite flank. Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Garnacho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Anguissa. Luca.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Caresses it through. Oh, he's found him in space. Cucurella clears it away. That's very neat. Spinazzola. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header! He scored! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Garnacho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Out towards the flank. Cucurella. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Guiu. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anguissa, gently done. Great ball if he can get there. Well timed, excellent interception. James. Achiampong looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's heaved it away. Cucurella looks across and plays it in. Anguissa. Luca being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
De Bruyne. Luca has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Gilmore. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well seen too. Guiu. Garnacho laid out to the left flank. Cucurella, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Pedro Neto, and the finish!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Anguissa. Caicedo, over to the left. Garnacho. Time to deliver. Fernandez. Palmer! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? And he shoots! Well, that is rather wayward. Spinazzola. Di Lorenzo moved on forwards. De Bruyne. Luca. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. De Bruyne moves short, plays it across, brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. Long ball looking to counter. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Politano. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Denied by an instinctive save.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernandez plays it short. Cucurella crosses. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Clearly not happy with that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No foul, says the referee. Buongiorno. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Politano. Di Lorenzo. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. Buongiorno. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Luca. De Bruyne. Buongiorno. Anguissa. De Bruyne. It's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Played into space out wide. Now it's McTominay. Can he deliver? Delivered with... Goes for the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Luca actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Who's he going to play in? Garnacho played into space. And reclaimed it in a trice. has found him in acres of space. He is just caressing the ball. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Oh, nice touch. He's on it, can he get away? Luca do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Luca. Politano. Now it's McTominay. That's been won straight back. Garnacho. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Cucurella. Garnacho. Di Lorenzo shifted upfield. Now it's Politano. Tries a measured ball. Politano. Chalobah defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Garnacho. Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. They get a throw in. Gilmore, out to the left it goes. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Buongiorno. Spinazzola. Gilmore. Anguissa. Buongiorno. Pedro Neto. That's a nice ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. McTominay. Buongiorno, aim forwards. Spinazzola. Buongiorno. De Bruyne. Buongiorno. Gilmore. Played out to the right. Well read, nice interception. Garnacho. De Bruyne. Gilmore. Anguissa. Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo forwards and with intent. Anguissa. Buongiorno. Gilmore. Anguissa. Gilmore. De Bruyne. Can he stop it going out? And it's McTominay. Luca. McTominay. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandes. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Palmer. Caicedo. And here's Neto. And they've got a throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
James. Serves up across. And back out it comes. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Deftly away. Palmer, and he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. Spinazzola. McTominay. Gilmore, gently done. Achiampong. And it's Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. This needs to land! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And that has been cleared. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, sweet feet. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Gilmore, and it's Gilmore. Spinazzola knocks it out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. McTominay, and oh, what a climb! Pedro Neto. Oh, can he get onto this? Garnacho. Cucurella. Fernandes. Cucurella. Palmer. Kisa concedes a free kick for that. Cleared away. Gets good distance on it. Liam Delap. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. McTominay. Now it's Luka. It's run loose here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spinazzola. Buongiorno. Luka. Over to the left. And it's Spinazzola. Palmer. James. Fernandez. Cucurella. Cucurella. Crossed into the middle. He's cut it out. Gisa getting this one clear. Chimpa. And it's played forward. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Palmer. Palmer laid out to the left flank. Showing good feet. Delivered in. Buongiorno getting this one clear. Luka have it back and can go again. De Bruyne. McTominay. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think, Peter, everybody in the team can take credit with the work they did off the ball. They just didn't let their opponents get into any kind of rhythm. It was just relentless.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo claramente a l'iniziativa Gol per la vita, presentando dagli esterni